What's up everybody, I'm Ellie, your guide to all things Salesforce, and this is Salesforce Explained. It's a series where we talk Salesforce and technology without all the jargon or buzzwords. Today we're talking all about AI, and you're probably thinking about how to build an AI strategy of your own. So today I'm going to tell you how to plan your approach, how to ready your technology, and how to empower your people. Spoiler, it's all built on a foundation of trust. Now, we know that AI will have an impact on our lives unlike any technology before it, which also means it's going to fundamentally change how you interact with your customers. And it's growing faster than any technology in the past, with generative AI reaching almost 100 million users in just a couple of months. Not everyone is diving in headfirst though. Did you know that almost half of executives say that generative AI could have a negative impact on their organization's trust if the right risk management tools aren't in place? So given the impact and speed with which it's growing, let's take a pause. Any business excited about the possibilities of AI will need a strategy. So here's how to create yours. A thoughtful approach to AI starts with trust, and step one is to make a plan. When you're creating a trustworthy AI system, you need to make sure the AI's outcomes and decisions are explainable, unbiased, and ethical. So before you do anything else, you should put guardrails and guidance in place to help you innovate responsibly, stay ahead of potential issues, and create safe, trustworthy practices for your business. And don't forget, as well as guardrails, you'll need the right people working with you to create your strategy. Make sure you choose a diverse team of experts to lead risk reviews and use tools to detect bias. Focusing on trusted AI builds trust with your customers, employees, and stakeholders, which leads to stronger relationships and long-term success. And to help you out, Salesforce has created guidelines that you can use to steer your own development. They promote accuracy, safety, transparency, empowerment, and sustainability. Step two is to make sure your technology is ready for AI. You can start by figuring out how you want to use AI and define your use cases with your customer at the center. By pinpointing areas where AI can provide actionable insights, improve decision-making, or enhance customer experiences, you can understand what technology you need to invest in to meet your strategic goals. The use cases you identify will be different for everyone. For example, you might want to use it to close sales faster or streamline customer service. Or you might want to personalize marketing efforts or increase commerce conversion rates. Or you could use it to help your IT team deploy code faster. Really, the possibilities are endless. Now you've established your objectives, you should have a better steer on the technology you'll need. Once you know what you want to do with AI, you'll need to prepare your data environment. AI doesn't work without data. It's what fuels the whole thing. And that data, it can't live in silos. If it does, you risk lower quality outputs from your Gen AI. We've talked about how important trust is, and you'll need to apply trust to your data too. While you want to take advantage of the productivity gains enabled by third-party generative AI models, these models handle your data in new ways. Data is typically stored in databases, documents, or files for which access can be specified by location. But the large language models used for generative AI don't store data, they learn it. In that environment, you can't apply the same types of access controls that you've used in the past. And don't forget that the data you put into a prompt is also learned by the model and becomes part of the output. So it's important to pay attention to things like secure data retrieval, data masking, and zero data retention. Time for one of my patented jargon alerts. Some of these phrases are pretty specialist, but when you're putting your AI strategy together, it's really important to make sure you've got a grip on the details. Let's just say that those concepts are vital for making sure your data is safe and secure. When you connect your data, there are some things you need to think about. Where is your data hosted? Are there any regulations you need to follow about data residency? How is your data structured? And is it processed in real time? Luckily, a lot of these questions can be answered by using a data platform. These let you integrate large amounts of data from any source, standardize formats, and ensure consistency and integrity. After you've connected your data, you need to organize and harmonize it. At this point, you need to have a CRM system to get a complete 360-degree view of your customer data. If your teams aren't already together on CRM, you won't have the full picture you need to get useful results from your AI models. But once you're up and running with a CRM, well, your customer data is only going to get richer and more useful. So you've got your plan and you've prepared your data. But here's the thing, AI is happening really fast. I mean, really fast. And it's not enough to just think about the technology. Step 3 is to get your people ready. The best uses of AI are going to be when it's used as an assistant, a tool that makes your people better. Better salespeople, better service agents, better marketers, just better. But you can't expect everyone in your business to just jump into using AI without a little training. The skills they're going to need in the future are very different from those that they learned when they started their careers. There are 7 skills your teams are going to need to get the best out of AI. Adaptability and continual learning, so they're open to change and keeping ahead of the game. Data literacy, so they know how to work with data and use it to make effective decisions. Domain knowledge, so they know the ins and outs of your industry and understand how to get the most out of the technology you're using. Communication and collaboration, so they can work well together and communicate across departments. Prompt writing, so they can easily get the results you need from generative AI. Problem solving and analytical thinking, so they're experts in experimentation, iteration, and critical thinking. And finally, technical skills. If you want to really dig in deep, it helps to have proficiency in data analysis, statistics, programming, and more. That is a lot. So where do you start? Well, the first thing you need to do is get a genie in a bottle. Just kidding, but that would definitely help. In the meantime, Salesforce has a free online learning platform called Trailhead that offers easy-to-use modules or trails to help you and your team acquire the skills you'll need to get started with generative AI. So let's go! I'll be rooting for you from the sidelines and, as always, giving you resources to help out. Speaking of resources, head over to Salesforce Plus to see how Salesforce puts these steps into action with its own teams and products. All right, I'll see you next time for another Salesforce Explained.